Are you in the market for a slim, modern-looking lift recliner at an under $2,000 price point? Well, stay tuned to this video here. Hey, I'm Alex from Marcs Mobility. In this video, we're going to show you one of the newest released lift recliners by Golden Technologies. This lift recliner is going to be called a PR-750. This is going to be a 4-zone lift chair. So if you know anything about Golden lift chairs, they have up to 5 zones. The 5th zone is going to have this twilight tilt type position. This is just going to have 4 zones where you are able to independently control the headrest, the lumbar, the legs, and the backrest all independently. Now, we do want to mention to you as well, if you are looking for this type of lift chair, there are going to be about 5 different color options for this lift chair, and the remote can be put on either the right-hand side or the left-hand side from the factory. So if you are looking at buying one of these and you do want it on the left-hand side, please let us know, because it will ship standard with the right-hand side remote clip on the units. Now, this particular lift chair is so new to the market, I do actually have my spec sheet out here just to verify that what they have on here is what's going to measure over here. But this is what's going to be called their medium size. It is going to have a 400-pound weight capacity. And once again, I mentioned it's going to have a 4-zone chair. So as I mentioned to you, we will show you an overlay of the remote as well. But on the remote, you are going to have all your independent functions. Once again, lumbar, the headrest, the recline, and then the rise, or basically your forward type tilt motion, all can be programmed right here, or all can be done right here through the remote. And the remote actually has a nice little storage portion right here on the side to hold the remote. Now, what makes this unique is I like this color. This is called the Sparrow color. This is a little bit unique, almost like a coffee type, a light coffee type color. It's a very comfortable lift chair. I'll sit in it here in a minute so you can get perspective of what I look like sitting in it. But the first things I want to kind of go over with you is going to be some of the measurements on the lift chair per se. So overall width, you're going to be at about 33 inches from outside of one arm to the outside of the other arm. Inside, you are going to have about 21.5 inches in between the armrests. So 21.5 inches in the width. And then the depth on the medium size, you're about 21 inches in depth. And then from what they will also give you is top of the seat to the ground is about 19.5 inches, give or take. And that's all just going to depend on if you're sitting on here and you're suppressing the cushion. Another measurement that people like to know also is how tall is the backrest. So this backrest here is going to be from the top of the seat to the back of the backrest about 29 inches. And the last thing that I want to see if they mention on here is going to be, they do. So you need to be 21.5 inches off the wall. So I'm just trying to give you measurements for positioning inside your home. 21.5 inches, we'll just say 22 inches off the wall. So that way when you do recline back, you're not going to scrape the wall. So that's going to be kind of what you're going to need to know measurement-wise on this chair. But you can see how a lot of other lift chairs kind of look more like a lift chair. This looks more like a standard modern style, sleek looking design of a lift chair here. I can tell you it is very comfortable. I mean, I'm 6 foot tall, I'm 220 pounds. So I just want to kind of show you when I'm sitting on here where my head positions. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm just going to hit the recline button, which will kind of do different functions all at the same time. But once again, you are able to do these independently. Just want to kind of give you perspective here when I sit back without me moving, without me having to reposition. This is kind of what I look like in the recline position. You can see my feet at 6 foot tall. It probably goes all the way right there, almost to my heels. So if you were anything 6 foot and under, the medium size that they offer here is going to be a good fit for you. But once again, when you're from this position, you are able to control the backrest here. You are able to control your lumbar, which does have a good amount of support here. Now, I will mention there is not going to be any type of heat or massage on this unit, but this is something they designed that was going to be sleek, look different on the market, and also be at an economical price point at under $2,000. Once again, you are able to do more things here, so you can see on all the different buttons of what you're able to do. Here, I'm just bringing my legs back down, but you can do that independently. I will tell you, if you bring your legs up, you are going to have a little bit of a recline that does go back. So it is independent, but it does kind of go when you do the legs, does do a slight recline at the same time. Now on the remote, you're also going to have a memory button, so if you get in a special position that you'd like to be in, you would be able to hit that memory position so that you're able to then get back to that position without having to necessarily do all the different seat functions. And then what makes all lift chairs obviously great on the market, if you're not familiar with lift chairs, is going to be the forward tilting motion. So, as you're able to forward tilt this lift chair, you're able to see that it's going to decrease the angle of the leg or increase the leg angle, so that it's going to help assist get in and out of the chair. So this is what you would look like in the forward tilting position. Most people put their hands on the end of the armrests, so that way you're not having to squat from a 90-degree angle. It's a lot easier to get up and down from this desired angle. So now I'll go ahead and bring this chair back down. So if you're looking for a lift chair that is economical in price, that is super comfortable, that is also modern, that would really look good as a piece of furniture inside of one of your homes, I would recommend you go ahead and take a look at the PR-750 by Golden Technologies.
Hi, I'm Marc.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marcs Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.